Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta bring it in focus, y'all. Yeah, emotions are like, you gotta walk a tightrope. Because we live in these bodies, we're human beings, and as we interact with our life, the circumstances that arise can get us off balance. And if we don't have a good practice at hand, it's really easy to fall off the path. And if we want to live a balanced life, which means that we're not pushing anything away and we're not clinging to anything. And how this translates in terms of emotions is, a lot of times things will happen in our life and they're things that we don't want to happen. Perhaps somebody yells at us, perhaps we get in a fight with somebody, whatever, the millions of things that can happen, but it brings up emotions in us. And oftentimes what we do is push it back down. We don't feel the emotions. We don't let the emotions come up, or the emotions come up in a way and it comes out in a negative way. And then we make things even worse in our life. A lot of the interactions that we have in life can bring up a lot of emotions, and we store those things that we don't want to deal with inside. And when we don't deal with it, it can come out in anger. It can come out in yelling at somebody or being short. And it's a real blessing in one's life if we begin to turn or devote some of our energy and attention, some of our practice towards dealing with and understanding our emotions, our emotional body. There's a million different ways that these emotions can come up and we have these outbursts. And it's really beneficial if we have a practice, if we are living in a way that we're watching our emotional body, we're watching the waves of emotion as they come up, and we embrace it, we let it come, we let it wash over us, we ride the emotional wave, and then it's gone. And then maybe we decide to speak to this person, and then maybe we make a decision whether we want to keep this job or stay in this relationship. You can see how having awareness of our emotions can be really beneficial, not only with the negative things, but also a lot of times the emotions that come that are the emotions that we love and feel good. A lot of times those kind of emotions can have us not seeing life clearly, and they can have us walking in an unbalanced way and getting off the path. You know what I mean? Like you meet somebody new, a new lover, and somebody new comes into your life and you're feeling great. And oh my God, I love this person. And they make you feel good every time you see them. You're just like, and now all of a sudden, because this person makes you feel so good, you're clinging to them. We don't latch on to another human being because they give rise to this feeling of love and emotion inside. We don't hold on to them and try to squeeze them for everything they got because they make us feel good. We see them for who they are, we appreciate them, but if they move about their way and they disappear, we'll miss them, of course, but we're not gonna be destroyed. It's not gonna ruin our life. You don't ever want this person to leave. You don't ever want this person to go away. You wanna be around them all the time. And now your happiness, your emotional state is dependent on another human being. And that's never good. We always want to be strong and right in our own being, in our own body. We want to be safe and secure and confident in our own self. We want to have love at all times swelling from inside of us because we're clear inside. We're not holding on to any baggage or any fear or any anxiety. We want love and Shakti to be pouring out of our being. And we always have love to give to others. And when people feel that, when we are expressing that, naturally people are going to be attracted to you because you're a beautiful being. You're shining love, you're shining light, you're balanced in every way. But in order to get to that place, in order to be that type of human being in this world, you got to do the work. And the work begins with our yoga practice. And the yoga practice is vast and as wide and as deep as you want to go. You can keep your yoga practice on the surface level, which basically is just doing the yoga asanas and doing the exercises. But if you want to take your yoga practice deeper, then we start looking at meditation. We start looking at taking care of our temple and our body with our food and our nutrition. We start looking at breath work and pranayama and getting curious about that. And so I want you to be inspired by this message today. I want you to start looking at some areas in your life where maybe you can turn up the volume on your yoga practice. Maybe start getting curious about other areas of yoga where you can take your practice deeper. So each one of us has to look inside and be able to see where we're out of balance, and then devote some energy and some awareness there, some conscious awareness, so that we can bring some equilibrium and some balance to our life. But that journey does begin inside. So where are you going to find time in your day to devote to your meditation practice? And understand that your meditation practice isn't just about relieving stress. It isn't just about something you do because you watch somebody like me tell you to do it. Your meditation practice is the fundamental, foundational practice of your life that helps you to bring balance in all aspects of your life. And today we're talking about emotions. In order to be able to be aware of the breath, to catch the thoughts that are aware of what's going on in the heart and the emotional center, in order to be aware and present for all of that, you've got to have your practice in place so that when life presents you with those circumstances, you're here, you're present. You're not out there somewhere fantasizing about what the future is going to be. You're not over here getting pissed off and getting a dialogue going in your mind. You're right here, right now, aware of the breath. The breath is your reminder. Oh, here we go again. This is that old pattern. This person's bringing up these emotions in me. I can choose to, first of all, breathe right now. Okay, I'm not going to say anything until I calm down. Okay, I'm calmed now. Now I can address this situation. Imagine how many times in your life where you've yelled at somebody or said something that you later regretted. And if you had the tools to be able to stop and pause for a second, that maybe things would be different right now. Maybe you'd have a relationship with that person, or things would at least be where you're not hating each other or angry at each other or holding on to some old grudge. Trust that you have all the tools inside of you to be capable and able to handle whatever life brings your way. I believe in you. I believe in you because I've been doing the work on myself, and I know that I've been through a tremendous amount of change, and I had a lot of obstacles in the past. Still have a lot of obstacles to overcome. I'm not saying I'm a perfect being, but you know, in the past I had a lot of things I had to deal with. And by the grace of God and by the sincerity of my practice, because I had great people around me, I had a beautiful mother and was supported, I actually found my way through. And a big part, the foundation of my finding myself through and finding balance in my life, was my yoga practice. Using the nutrition and changing the nutrition in my life, feeding my body good food, moving my body, exercising, finding my yoga asana practice, cultivating a meditation practice, eventually having pranayama and breath work in my life. So I invite you to get curious about your practice. I invite you to start looking at your emotions and see how they affect your life, how they color your life, and how in some areas in your life you might be able to bring more balance to your emotional body, to invite more emotional intelligence. My name is Michael Fireborn. I'm so glad you joined me here today. I really appreciate a thumbs up on the video. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. It means a lot. Really doing the best we can to grow this channel so we can reach more people and bring positive information, vibes, and bring good news to people and tools so that you can improve your life and enjoy your life to the best of your ability. May all beings everywhere take time every day for yoga and meditation. May all beings everywhere treat one another with love and respect. And may all beings everywhere do the best they can to bring control and awareness to their emotional state, to their emotional being, and invite in emotional intelligence. My name is Michael Fireborn, and I'm right here with you. Peace.